Hi guys, this is Dante with Drive and Thrive, and here are the top 5 reasons you should buy a dash cam.
Whoa, you're scratching at my car, man.
This guy scratches her car.
Well, it's up to me, honestly, and
Honestly, I think you need to go back and get them.
I need you to exit my vehicle, please,
Why?
because
I have nothing to do with them. I don't even know them.
well, then you need to exit my vehicle.
So yeah, so she does not want to deal with these drunken people. They're scratching up her car.
I need
They're
this lady
being
to get out of
aggressive.
my vehicle, please. I'm
She's
done.
just done.
I'm not gonna go pick them up. I need you guys to exit my vehicle.
Shit. Go into the light.
Now you see, a lot of passengers believe that Uber drivers are somehow their servants, as though they're getting paid to shine their shoes. No, I mean, we're human beings. We deserve respect. This is our car. It's not Uber's car. This isn't a taxi. You know, this is our car. If you're scratching her car, if you're making the car a mess, if you're treating her like crap, she has a right to end the ride. But watch what happens.
Whoa! You're on camera, lady. You're on camera.
Now, just imagine how horrible this Uber driver must feel right now. You know, through no fault of her own, she was required to pick up these passengers. They were drunk, belligerent. They damaged her property. When she tried to end the ride, she was physically assaulted. I mean, this is outrageous. And of course, it's a great thing that she has a dash cam.
This is your responsibility right now.
Now, you see, because she had a dash cam, because it's on camera, all right, she is going to make sure that these people are held responsible one way or another, whether financially or criminally or something. Having a dash cam really paid off for her in this moment.
I'll clean it up.
Look at the back.
I'll clean it up.
You'll clean it up?
You know, it's nothing worse in the world to me than those people who abuse fast food workers, who like throw food and drinks at the workers' fast food places. This is right up there with all of that, you know, destroying this woman's night, making sure that she can't earn money for the rest of the night. You know, none of them, they don't know what kind of bills that lady has, you know, what kind of obligations she has. So yeah, this is one of the top reasons why all Uber drivers should have a dash cam.
Just by the way, all of this footage has been handed to the police. It's all been documented extremely meticulously well, and all necessary actions have been taken. So let's try that again.
So you see, having a webcam actually helped him to have documentation, have video evidence, have proof that this robbery, he's not a getaway driver, okay? He's an Uber driver. Okay, and he has the documentation to prove that they kidnapped him and they forced him to do this. So in this case, having a webcam potentially saved this man from going to prison.
Hey man, can I put this?
Sure, man. Yeah.
Just get inside. How much time do you fucking think we have? Come on, get in. What's
right?
taking so long?
You
Yeah, we're all
Andy?
good. Yeah, here's Andy. Let's go. Come on, drive.
So straight off the bat, these guys were young and way too confident. Like, it wasn't super busy where we were, but there were people around and it was broad daylight. You may have seen on the channel before, I've had people get into the car and pretend to be the person that I'm picking up. It's just a con to get a free ride. I thought that this was happening again. Where am I taking you, boys? App says I'm going to Richmond.
Yeah, so?
You sure you're Andy?
Yeah, we're Andy. Let's go. Just fucking drive.
Dude, I know what you're doing. I can't.
Man, just fucking let's go. I'm not joking.
Can we just watch that headlock back one more time in slow motion? There is this like helpless, oh shit look on my face right about now.
Hey man, yeah, easy. In and out, 45 seconds, boom, no questions asked. Hold on, mate. I'm gonna call you back in a second. Wait, is that fucking thing on?
Battery's dead, man.
No, I'm pretty sure it's on.
This is how you get to...
Mate, no.
That's as much as I'm comfortable showing.
So after that, that probably would have been my last day driving for Uber. But, I mean, I would have been scared out of my mind. I'm not, I'm not getting paid to be in some action movie. But this guy, luckily, had the forethought and the wherewithal to record his passengers with a number of ways. That also shows you that even for, but see, the problem is the reason you can't use your phone as a dash cam is, you need your phone for like GPS, for navigation, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, usually. So getting a dash cam can help you in so many ways.
Dude, you gotta give me directions.
Why do I have to give you directions?
Because
my address.
no, you didn't. You refused to.
The Uber passenger becomes belligerent. Then the video seems to show him falling over in the back seat.
You're too drunk to give me directions, man.
No, I'm
Nope,
not sure.
I'm kicking you out.
I'm giving you the directions right
No,
now.
that's it. The next thing I know, I've just got, fists flying at my face, and, I reach for the pepper spray.
The man swears and pummels Caban, yanking his hair. A law enforcement official
I mean, this is such a dangerous position to be in. You got your back turned. You have a seatbelt on. And a guy who outweighs you by 50 pounds, he's drunk, and he's just hammer fisting you. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. But, having a webcam can at least bring this guy to justice. Telling police that how often you've been hit, telling a judge, telling the jury, doesn't really quite have the impact of them actually seeing the violence, the terror that you must be going through at this moment.
told our Los Angeles station, KCBS, that the passenger, 32-year-old Benjamin Golden, is a senior marketing manager for Taco Bell.
The only way that I felt I was going to get him to stop beating me was to incapacitate him, was to use some kind of self-defense. I don't believe he would have stopped.
Caban has
Which, by the way, maybe is also handy to have some pepper spray on board.
a camera in his car because he says he's faced unruly passengers before and uses the footage as evidence.
Safety is a big concern in the driver community, and I wanted to show other drivers what happens.
Thank God for this Uber driver having a dash cam and willing to show himself getting attacked brutally by this guy who, I don't know, he was drunk and just lost his mind. So, yeah. But buy a dash cam.
No, dude! An out-of-control Uber passenger grabs the steering wheel and tries to take command of the vehicle. Don't do that again. Don't do that again.
The strangest part about this video, it's almost funny, is like the stare that the passenger has as though the driver is crazy. Dude, you grabbed the steering wheel and tried to swerve the car. Are you insane? Now, imagine if they had crashed into someone. Imagine if someone died. Imagine if then the Uber driver's defense was, well, he grabbed the steering wheel. And what do you think the passengers are going to say? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't grab the steering wheel. He's making it up. No, dude. We got you on dash cam. You're done. All right?
The driver can't believe it. Incredibly, the knucklehead goes for the wheel a second
He did it again.
Man! The struggle in Sacramento is all captured on Dashcam.
You gotta let go, man.
The Uber driver fights for control and finally stops his car in the middle of the freeway as the passenger continues his bizarre rant.
No, I love you, brother. I love you, brother.
The panicked driver calls 911.
I'm stuck in the middle of the freeway. I have a crazy drunk Uber passenger who's grabbed my steering wheel, and if I drive the car, he's trying to wreck us. No, dude.
Uber driver Dax Castro told
Oh my gosh, this is just so terrifying. It's scary. It's crazy. I don't know why the guy is in the front seat to begin with, but thank God he had a dash cam. He got it all on tape. Hopefully that guy is going to get punished in some kind of way. Just protect yourself out there. Buy a dash cam.
Inside Edition, he knew something was wrong just minutes into the ride.
It started out with him saying, "Have you ever crashed? Are you going to crash? You're going to crash."
Hey, we're gonna crash. We're gonna crash. We're not gonna crash.
Wow, she didn't just steal some of the money. She stole all of the money and ran away. How low do you have to be? An Uber driver.
Video Inside Edition first showed you last week. An 18-year-old passenger wearing a bra takes cash out of a tip jar and then hops out of the Uber. During the ride, Gabrielle Canales eyes the money in the tip jar. She seems to be pondering whether to actually do it. Then, when the ride is over, she brazenly bolts with the cash. And it was just $5. Now,
$5.
Gabrielle, an aspiring model, is speaking out exclusively to Inside Edition. People aren't happy with what you did.
No, they definitely aren't. And I don't blame them because I did something wrong. And I know they did something wrong. But I accepted that, and I
She
apologized.
accepted it. She apologized.
So your family, I imagine it sounds like your family wasn't happy with you.
I'm embarrassed for them because I really did embarrass everyone I know.
Comments online have been brutal. She's being called nasty, low-life scum, human garbage.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I call her. I call her all of those things, just human garbage. I mean, look, she still has a smirk on her face because she thinks it's funny. She thinks it's a joke. You know, that man worked for his money. He worked hard for his money. And I'm so glad that he had a dash cam. I'm so glad that she got exposed.
Some pretty hateful stuff here.
Yeah, and it's all day.
All day. The driver didn't press charges, but there's no doubt she was convicted in the court of public opinion. She wanted to apologize on Inside Edition.
I took a man's hard-earned money, and I would be upset if someone did that to me. So I do apologize for that.
You know, she won't know until she has to work for a living. She wants to be an Instagram model. You know, she's an aspiring Instagram model. You know what she aspires to do? Nothing. Her whole inspiration is not to work at all. But this video isn't about her and her despicable act of stealing this man's money. It's about the fact that this man had a dash cam. He was able to expose her, and she is going to be stigmatized for a long, long time to come, hopefully. So she will be punished by all of us. So, once again, buy a dash cam, and remember to drive and thrive.